Okay, first thing you need to do is not panic, not worry, because there's an awful lot of help and support out there for you. We totally understand that it is probably somewhat of a shock. There's a lot of uncertainty going on generally in the world at the moment, and then to have the addition of losing your job is obviously deeply upsetting and deeply worrying. But the first thing to do is not to panic. Absolutely, yeah. So there's very strict and precise procedures that every employer has to follow when considering redundancy for their staff. So they should have gone through that procedure with you. They'll give you an awful lot of information. Some of that will be physically handed to you. Some of it may be links to websites to go to find information. But every employer legally has to follow a process. There's a lot of tales of woe in the press at the moment, but there is also a lot of good news stories where we know that there are a number of companies locally that are employing people. The supermarkets, for example, have taken a huge recruitment campaign in recent weeks and months. Which is fantastic. You know, there are new businesses opening, and a lot of existing businesses are busier than they've been before, and are recruiting. So yes, there is employment opportunity out there. If you're able to get online and to go onto the websites, that's your first port of call, because there is such a wealth of information there. The job centre is currently not open for people to visit. There are obviously staff on board, and you will have had contact as part of being made redundant. You will have made contact with the job centre as to find out which is the right benefit for you to apply for, dependent upon your circumstances. And your employer would hopefully have instigated that contact for you. The job centre will give you a huge amount of links, and are also very knowledgeable about which local companies are recruiting. So if there is a particular company locally that has a number of positions coming up, they would make the job centre aware of that, and then the job centre would send messages out to the people that they know are their job seekers, to let them know who does have vacancies that they think you might be interested in.